Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to y'all with another video, man, talking about how Black Americans were the villains that were always right. The reason why I'm coming to y'all with this video, man, is because you know how in superhero movies and cartoons and stuff like that, we was always growing up, rooting for the superhero, but as we got older, we really began to understand and root for the villain. And if you really take a look at like superhero movies and stuff like that, it's like when you're young, of course you go for the hero. But it's like when you really begin to sit there and really analyze the villain is always right. And see, the villain is always, villainized, but the whole entire time is right. See what they did was they flipped the script and making, good look evil and evil look good. Because see, the superheroes and all that, they are on the side of evil, but made to look good. But the villains on the side of the good, but to make look evil. And see, the whole entire time, the villain in the movie was up there telling them, what was going on and what was yet to come and stuff like that, right? But they always had a good plan that was for the betterment and the good for humanity. But of course, they was always villainized because of the actions, about how they went about it. But my thing is this. When you look at their actions are 100% correct. Why? Because the villain represents the balance. And see, when you take a look at like Black Americans, right? We've been villainized, for so long, all because we've been fighting against this daggone system. See, when I look at all of the rest of the Gentiles, they supposed to try to be like these superheroes, fighting against the villain and stuff like that. But see, the villain, was always right. See, we've been the ones that been fighting against the system, which was the right thing to do, especially dealing with a system like this that has done what? Oppressed our people, mutilated our people, murdered our people, did everything under the sun negative to bring us down. And see, what the superhero don't understand, they don't understand why the villain is driven to the point why the way that they act. See, a lot of people don't understand why so-called Black Americans are driven to the point where why they wanted to why they wanted to beat the system. Why? Because they knew it was the right thing to do. But see, the whole entire time, the media always did what? They always villainized Black Americans. They always said that we were lazy. They said we were lazy. We always this, like we on welfare. They always crying, they complaining, always playing the victim. They don't know where they from, but the whole entire time, these people have been doing the right thing. Which means fighting for humanity and doing what? Destroying a system that eventually was eventually going to turn on them anyway. And see, when you look at the superheroes, when they was up there trying to fight with the system, what did the system do? Turn around and made them the villain. Now look at what's going on right about now with all of the Gentiles, these immigrants in our country. The same system that we was rightfully fighting against has now what? Turned on them. Because they was up there trying to be superheroes fighting against us when at the same time they were being used as pawns of the game. Why? Because they were literally taught and told that we were the villain. They always taught and told everybody and painted us as the villain. They always put out negative images about us, said negative things, put out propaganda, stereotypes, all of that to make sure that we was the boogeyman and the biggest damn villain, not even knowing they were being used by the real villain that was using them the whole entire time. Look at Batman the Dark Knight. He fighting with the system, but that's when the system wanted doing what? Turning against Batman. You feel me? It goes to show you that these people that were trying to fight with the system, you was not a part of the club. Even look at the Joker. The Joker was telling Batman, don't talk like one of them, you're not. And even look at the goddamn Gentiles, the immigrants. They all trying to talk like them. They trying to talk like these daggone white folks, when at the same time they are not. And look at them right about now. They got in their wake-up call because they thought that they was a part of the system, thought that they were white, and now the system has turned on them. So guess what? Black Americans in this movie, in this superhero movie, we were the villains that was always right. We've been fighting and bleeding and dying and beating the system the whole entire time because we were right. It was the right thing in our mind, body, and soul. So when you look at this movie, we were actually the real superheroes, but they painted us as the villain. Just look at it that way. So when I look at it, we pretty much like the X-Men. When I look at Black Americans, my people, so-called Black Americans, we are really the X-Men. And if you look at the X-Men, they got it from our people. Martin Luther King is Professor X. Malcolm X is Magneto. They got the X-Men from us. Look at that. And it's your man B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.